Hey guys, and welcome to a new video. I won't be talking that much, I think, during this one. I just wanted to give a little bit of explanation of what you're watching this time. So, on Twitter there is a new challenge happening in the month of November. If you're a World of Warcraft player, or you're known to the World of Warcraft universe or Warcraft universe, this month we have Nelfember, which stands for Night Elf November, which gives a few prompts that allow you to go further into the history, the character of your Night Elf. If you have a story for your OC, you can do that this month. So this month I've chosen my Night Elves. I'm a Horde player, but I do have two Night Elves. One of them is Alynarea, that's this one that I'm drawing right now, and the second one, Nelfember, which I have drawn a few times as well. And you can see all the artwork so far on my Twitter account. So for this one, the first drawing is more like an introduction, just a portrait of your character. I didn't go for a portrait because with Ali, she's a bit more complicated than just a face. She's an older Night Elf who is just at this point a hermit druid who lives in the forest. Her whole attire is pretty much an armor made out of bark, which she spawns from her own skin. It allows her to regenerate better, it keeps her connected to the earth. Yeah, she's not much of a people person, so she's always far away from capital cities. What I wanted to do with this drawing though is that I really wanted to keep it simple. I don't want to put too much pressure on myself this month because we just had Inktober. I just always cut off because I'm criticizing myself too much, and then all the joy is just sucked out of the whole experience. So this time I wanted to just keep it simple, start simple, make a drawing that I would find interesting, with a lot of emphasis on her armor. If you are known with World of Warcraft, you will recognize this armor as the Druid Tear pieces from Throne of Thunder. So the reason why I'm sharing this one and not every other drawing that I make is because with this one there were a few moments in which I really decided to, a lot of times you think, okay, you know exactly what you're getting into and you know what you want to make, and that's not the case. 9 of the 10 times when you're drawing, be it sketching or character design of any form, you start with an idea, and then once you put it on paper you start to criticize yourself or your work and you decide against it. And that was the case with me on this one. I have a pose that I always go to, and it's a 3/4 turn of the head in the same direction all the time, and this time I just didn't want to do it. I caught myself doing it and I said no, we're not doing that. I wasn't gonna redo the whole armor, but just tilting her head another way, have her face the camera instead of having her face that typical way again, already changes a lot. So that's why I wanted to show you this one, because there's a few moments in this in which I just decide to change the positioning, the character, and even though in your head you're like, oh no, and I'll need to redo all of this, it is worth it. With her at this point I was trying to find her face. I didn't want her to be too youthful because she's thousands of years old. I didn't want her to be too youthful. I wanted to have her look more stern than she was originally sketched as. So what you will see is that I do change the eyes. I'm struggling a bit with the eyes because I wasn't really sure of how I wanted to approach the positioning of the eyes. Did I want her to have like larger eyes or more narrowed? So you see me struggle through that. and eventually the eyebrows. The positive thing about this is that because I didn't put too much pressure on myself and I approached this as a drawing that I just wanted to have fun with, and I didn't want to put too much pressure behind, I allowed myself that freedom to readjust her head, her eyebrows, her eyes, her nose at one point as well, and eventually she became the character that I do have in mind of who Ali is. I kept it grayscale because to me that's just an easier way, a quicker way, plus I didn't want to think about all the colors that I needed to put to her, and seeing as we have 30 days of this month to have 30 drawings, hopefully half of them will be Ali. I can draw her a few times with actual color. I do hope that you will enjoy this drawing, and so far thanks for watching. Oh, by the way, so I am trying to put more effort behind my YouTube because I'm really enjoying this. I like the editing and the filming, and that there's not much pressure behind it. So if you're watching this and you've been watching me before, or you just found me, please subscribe, throw in a like, throw in a comment. It allows me to get better into the algorithm, and it exposes me to a greater audience, so I can continue doing this and hopefully get some fun suggestions. Also follow me on Twitter, on Facebook. I have giveaways. I ask people sometimes if they have an idea of what they would like me to draw, things like that, you know, there's more interactiveness there. So yeah, please subscribe, hit a like, comment if you want to, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.